Hey guys, Wet Movie One back here again for another interview video for you guys today. In this video, I'm going to be heading on down to NostalgiaCon. It's an 80s themed convention. A lot of really cool guests are going to be in attendance, like Christopher Lloyd, Greg the Hammer Valentine from the WWE, a bunch of really cool people. But the main reason I'm going down there is because some of the Goonies are going to be there. Sean Astin and Corey Feldman, some of the coolest people out there. Because you guys all know I'm a nerd fanboy when it comes to the Goonies and pretty much anything Corey Feldman. I'm going to be heading on down there, and I've been talking to him on Twitter and stuff lately, which links for it will be down below if you guys want to follow him and or me on Twitter. And I asked him, hey, would it be cool if I maybe interview you at this convention? And he's like, yeah man, come on by. If it's not too, if my booth's not too busy or too crazy, dude, I'll definitely, squeeze you in, kind of thing. It was just really super cool. So I'm gonna be heading on down there, talking to Corey Feldman, and let's see how this turns out, man, because like hopefully I don't fanboy too much or like speak over him too much, but let's head on over to the convention and see how this goes. Alright guys, I'm still over here at NostalgiaCon 80s with the legend himself, Corey Feldman. How you doing today, my man?
I am blessed. How are you today?
I'm feeling blessed right now to be in your presence right here. Because I grew up with your films, because me and you are in and around the same age.
Do you recognize the jacket?
Yeah, is that the famous one that supposedly got like stolen and you got back?
It's that one, yeah, the actual one. Can you imagine? It got stolen, it ended up from LA backstage at the House of Blues to Boston, and somehow some guy heard that somebody had stolen it.
And you got it back, yeah.
And he was a fan, and he was babysitting the parents, the kids of the parents who were killed in the Boston bombing at the Boston Marathon.
That is insane.
So he was babysitting for those kids. I think one of the kids actually got killed, one of them got injured, and I think one of the parents got killed. So anyway, it was a tragic story, but he heard that this guy had my jacket that he knew. So he went and knocked on the guy's door, and he walked straight back into his bedroom, and somebody told him where they had seen it, I guess, and he saw it hanging in the closet, and he's like, yeah, that's the jacket. He's like, yeah, I got it, man, I got it at a swap meet. Somebody was selling it at a swap meet.
That's insane.
He grabbed the jacket, he walked out of the house, and he called TMZ, and he said, hey, I've got Corey's jacket.
Did you get it back? They didn't make you pay for it, right?
No. TMZ called and told us about it. They said, you want the guy's number? I said, sure. So we had security screen him. Yeah. We found out he was legit, and then we flew him out to LA to put him on stage with me so he could present it to me. I was having a birthday party at Exposition Park, and my band was performing, and there was like 5,000 people there, and he comes out, and he comes on stage, and he presents me back my jacket. He was like a national hero.
That is so cool. It's always been one of my dreams to see you perform live, because I never get it the right time to get to watch you live. Are you gonna have any LA shows coming up?
Nothing coming up right now.
I mean, like band-wise.
Well, the Angel thing is done, so that's over with. And then we're gonna put Truth Movement back together, and we're gonna make an incredible project. But I can't tell you much about it. It's highly under wraps right now. But that's a long-term project, which will probably take a couple years to come to fruition. In the meantime, I'm working on a box set for my first album.
Oh, cool.
And that should be out hopefully within the next year.
Okay.
And so that one, we're putting out a single, our first single, which is going to be a very special surprise in honor of the 30th anniversary of Dream a Little Dream, which is this year.
Oh, I've always loved those.
Also the jacket from the poster of Dream a Little Dream.
I love it.
And so, anyway, we're doing a very special 30th anniversary single in honor of the 30th anniversary of Dream a Little Dream, and that'll be premiering, I believe, very close to Halloween. And so keep your eyes open for that.
And this is going to be on your website?
It'll be on iTunes, it'll be on Spotify, it'll be everywhere.
Yeah, make sure you guys, definitely check him out, follow him on the social media and stuff. The links will be in the description, so, to follow up with, him on there.
You can follow me at CDog22 on Instagram. You can follow me on Twitter at Corey_Feldman, and then there's Facebook,
All that stuff, yeah. Can I ask you one question though? Doing the convention circuit, what is your favorite part about doing conventions?
The fans, of course. I love meeting the fans. To me, that's the best part. Yeah. I love them. They're beautiful people. They come in all shapes and sizes. Children, grandparents.
Yeah.
But they're all beautiful.
Is there anything that you love that people bring you? Like
I love the fan art. I love the fan art. Yeah, I post it on my Instagram. I'll post like whole sections of fan art.
Yeah.
I told John Travolta about it recently at a convention.
Oh yeah?
Because he was doing his first convention. I said, how do you like it? He's like, it's pretty cool, man. I get to meet the fans. I was like, or he's like, you know, I get to meet the fans, you know, it's pretty cool. And I was like, yeah. I'm like, by the way, I post a whole section about them on my Instagram.
Yeah.
And it's called fan art, and I will take pictures of all the interesting stuff. Because I mean, we've seen, you know, people have made records, like actual vinyl albums with an artist rendering of my face on it.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I saw that I was wondering if you saw, and I just love that kind of stuff.
Yeah, or like they'll make a doll or something of me, or you know, one guy made me as a Lego on a canvas. That was pretty cool. So all sorts of different stuff.
But Corey, man, I just want to say thank you so much for giving me the time of day to talk to you right here. I've been a Goonie fan for life, and I'm
Goonies never say die.
No, we never say die. Thanks, man. Thanks for
peace and love.
Thanks, man. Well, just got done talking to Corey Feldman. Kind of, you know, had like a little nerd panic attack. You know, going on when I was doing it. You know, talking to him, sitting with him behind the stage, or behind the scenes, behind the curtain, as some people would like to say. And but it was really cool, man, for him to take the time, you know, to talk to me, to talk to just a legitimate fan, you know, of his work. You know, I know I didn't like dive in to dissect his, you know, his body of work or anything like that, and like, you know, nerd out too much. But it was just really cool to, you know, to be able to hang out and talk to, you know, someone that I grew up really kind of liking and idolizing. Not like idolizing, like, oh, you know, kind of thing. Like I pray to him and have a shrine to him or anything like that. But his body of work, it was just is amazing, dude. You know what I mean? From the Goonies, Stand By Me, the Friday the 13th movies that he was in. This a bunch of stuff. Of course, Dream a Little Dream, a bunch of things. There's a movie that he was in that I really like too, that not a lot of people talk about, called A Dangerous Place. It also stars this other actor, T.J. Roberts, that I always really liked from the movie Magic Kid. But like, you know, it was just really cool to see Corey Feldman in that back in that time too. I was just like, dude, this guy, Corey Feldman, was in everything, and is like still doing really cool stuff to this day, in my opinion. And I just hope one day I can like see him perform live, you know, at a venue somewhere, because I've never seen him perform live, you know, when it comes to his music and stuff. Like I know, man, I just think he's really cool, and just to know that, you know, for you guys that are watching, you know, I'm a legitimate fanboy. You know what I mean? I love movies. I grew up watching movies and, you know, pretty much sheltering myself because, you know, I was, you know, really drastically overweight. I'm not like the skinniest person now either, but, you know, I use movies and watching movies as like a mechanism to hide from like the real world and shit. You know what I mean? But now that I've kind of like broken out of my shell a little bit, I'm going out there and like, you know, talking to these people that I grew up loving, and like thinking like when I was a kid, watching them going, these guys are kind of like my friends, man. You know what I mean? Like in a way. But it's just really cool that, you know, Corey Feldman was just a really down-to-earth, cool dude. Like I always like him. A little quirky, like, you know, like myself, but I really like him, man. Really cool dude. And it's so cool that I'm in a documentary with him. You know what I mean? I'm a part of a documentary that he's in called Stigma, Raised in Hollywood, and there's a teaser trailer for it out right now. I'm not in the trailer, but there's a teaser trailer out because they're still filming for it right now. And my friend Chris Canote is involved in it. You know, he's one of the main guys behind it, along with Aaron Schwartz. And it's really exciting to know that I'm in a movie with Corey Feldman. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know how mind-blowing that is? Same thing with Sean Astin. I'm in a movie with him too, called Adverse, that Thomas Ian Nicholas is a part of, that, you know, my friend Brian Metcalf made. It's just really kind of cool how life is, you know, kind of coming about right now. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Check the links down below to, you know, my Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Same thing for Corey Feldman. Show him some love. Let him know that you guys saw him on my video here. And I'll see you guys all next time. Corey, thank you so much.